Welcome back to the Lurf, Laugh, Love podcast, the
Mm-hmm.
premier Starfinder podcast for all of your basic home decor needs.
I've got that in my bathroom.
Today's topic is Bless This Mess. Does it work better on a doormat or on a heart-shaped wooden carving that you hang on the wall? What do y'all think?
A wooden carving, of course. It needs to be a really, truly useless piece of furniture. If it has a functional purpose, then it is losing sight of its entire intent, you see.
I think you make a compelling point
Thank you.
on that one, Emily. Does anybody have a different opinion?
Yeah, I have a different opinion.
Okay.
I have some thoughts about this. Bless This Mess should be on a sweater that you wear.
Oh, really?
Right,
Yeah.
so that people can cringe at you as you wear
Right.
it in public.
I mean, if I'm cringing at myself, you should be too.
Right.
They're
See,
going to be
now I
Bless
feel
this
like-
mess.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting out of the scope of the podcast.
I don't know that they're going to be cringing
It's just
so
a hot
much
take,
as
you know?
just realizing how hard you lurf, laugh, and love.
Yeah, you do be lurfing. And you do be
I
laughing.
mean, it's really important that everybody knows that how much you lurf, laugh, love. Like, you're not really doing it unless you're like projecting it out there and wearing it like a badge.
Because then otherwise, what's the point?
I Googled basic white woman decor, and the first link, other than a bunch of pictures, is Amazon's section, basic white girl room decor.
Yeah,
Is there
it
a
is.
Bless This Mess
Oh, my
heart-shaped
God.
I'm
carving?
not that far yet.
Okay.
I was stunned by. I
Multiple
clicked
pages,
the
yeah.
link before I realized it was Amazon, and I was like, "Oh, this is just a bunch of shit you can buy on Amazon."
They know their target audience.
Like the first one is like one of those big signs you put like above your headboard, and we all know the like basic white woman cursive font, right?
Yeah.
And it's just sweet dreams on a big
Yeah.
ass unnecessary sign above your
Man.
head.
Yep.
Maybe the pinnacle of home decor would be cursive sweet dreams just somewhere on your bed.
Definitely right over your bed.
Yeah, I mean, I think the peak, the pinnacle is the bathroom. 3 different signs: live, laugh, love.
Yeah.
Each of
Absolutely.
them.
I had that.
Yeah, they got to be angled.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Never
And
Gotta
done
be
it.
reclaimed
asymmetrical.
wood. Has to be reclaimed
Yes.
wood.
Of course.
Yeah,
So, you know,
reclaimed wood.
what are you,
sure.
monster?
Reclaimed
Driftwood.
Yes.
You know.
So
It's cosplaying as reclaimed wood. It's not.
Yeah, it's not actually reclaimed wood. You're
It's
right.
actually
It
just
just
particle
looks
board.
like it.
well,
Yeah, it's just particle board.
it needs to match with your sliding
Your barn
wood-
door.
Your barn door.
Your barn
Exactly. You
Y'all,
need to
for
make
real
sure.
though. Okay, so Matthew and I used to watch like the home HGTV or whatever,
HGTV?
right?
Yeah.
And I would get so fucking mad when they would put in these unnecessary sliding barn doors.
Everything's got a barn door.
I'm like, this is a tiny ass room, and you just put in this massive piece of chunky wood to cover your closet? What the hell are you talking about, Diane? Sit
Emily.
down.
Emily,
Sorry.
I don't think that you're laughing or loving enough.
Adam, I gotta tell you, baby, you gotta
you're right.
strap in because it's only getting spicier from here.
I mean, that's fine. That's I'm with that. Yeah.
Speaking of those shows, I've seen, and now this is all just like in the ether in passing, but like I've seen episodes where they do like completely remodel like those tiny houses, right? And it's like I remember watching one episode of that vaguely, and I was just like, the point of the tiny house is the budget, right? It's like you're saving the money that you would spend on a large house, but then it's like you're putting all this unnecessary shit to make up for that cost that you're, that you're saving.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Let's
think
spend
okay, so-
regular house money on a tiny house. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Now, I have absolutely, and I believe that John and I have actually discussed this. I've gone on long rabbit holes about tiny houses and yurts and all kinds of alternatives because I find it fascinating. But what I like about it, and I think that John and I agree on this, but I don't want to speak for you, John. So chime in.
Sure.
Is the not necessarily the budget, right? It's the idea of being mindful about the space that you take up and the things that you have,
Yeah.
right?
The footprint, minimize your footprint.
Yeah, so I think that I think that the spirit of the tiny house is that idea, right?
Yeah.
Of mindfulness and minimalism. And
To accomplish much in a small package, you know.
But you know what doesn't really sell?
That's what she said.
I'm proud of you, Adam.
Minimalism
Took me a
doesn't
little
sell
longer
junk.
than I wanted to, but
I'm a little slow.
got
Between the
it
two
then.
of us, we'll be on it. And we'll get there.
you got to come a little closer, Josh, or speak up
it's
or something.
Minimalism doesn't sell stuff. You know, a lack of junk does not sell junk.
That's true. That's a true statement. I mean, you know,
But I think that's the point of minimalism, right?
Right. But
Yes.
that's not what they're going to show.
but
On-
the thing is how do you fill up a tiny house with everything out of the basic white girl home decoration section of Amazon? You know,
Well, you just get one board and hang it on the wall.
and you just have
I mean,
every bit of
look,
the wood
you get
burn.
a
It might be a
chalkboard,
tiny
so
house,
you
but
can-
it's got 4 walls.
Yeah, you
Like,
paint
put 4
directly.
different live, laugh, love.
You get a chalkboard so you can change the slogan every
Oh,
month.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Do you even white girl?
No, not well.
Not very effectively, I
Yeah.
think.
No, whiteboard and markers, dude. All that chalk dust, get out of here.
No, but you dude. But the
torture.
chalk is cute.
Especially if
It
there's
has
no
different
colors.
colored markers, bro.
No.
Chalk
Come
is-
on.
Oh my
Chalk
God.
has that aesthetic.
Hey, John.
Right, it's got the aesthetic.
Go on.
John, I need you to look at and appreciate all of my color markers. Because
Yeah, see?
oh
Yeah,
God.
I do appreciate all those colors you
See,
got.
I feel
there.
like
You got-
that the whiteboard is a bit more of like a nerdy thing than it is the Instagram
Oh, yeah.
white woman influencer deal. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I-
but
Whereas
that-
the chalkboard, it fits right in
chalkboard
with
is
that
straight up,
that
straight up.
pseudo
yeah. My
like
sister
rustic
used to like
vibe.
charge people to do chalkboards, like because she could.
Oh, she's got that
chalkboard art and
good.
shit.
She's
Or
got
like
that good
calligraphy.
script. Yeah.
I was literally talking to somebody about that the other day. I was like, how do they do this? Like in coffee shops and stuff, and everything's like the same size and like in a line and legible. Who writes
of
like
practice.
that? Your sister apparently got
Somebody.
all
I
the
mean,
good
she's like a top tier, you know, like
penman.
that kind of white
Calligrapher?
woman.
Yeah,
Like you don't
that-
want
No.
How
Like,
do you
she has, like, all the
engender
things,
penmanship?
you know?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
But she's like the modern one. So like everything in her house is like white, clean edges, you know. I mean, it looks sharp. I won't lie, but you know,
I appreciate the sleek kind of industrial modern look, but I just cannot maintain it. So
it's
I've
still cottagey. It's not. I wouldn't call it industrial. It's still got that like southern cottage vibes, but it is very modern. You know, it's still soft in its space, but like it's just real clean. You know, it's not cluttered with like wicker chairs and a bunch of, you know. If you
Live,
think
laugh,
about
love,
the old, you
wood
think about the
carvings.
old like country living or southern living
Yeah.
magazines that just like have a bunch of shit in there. You know, what I mean?
yeah. That's what I came up with, dog.
Your
Yeah, but I
grandma's
think you
got to
come
have
by
the
it
china
honestly,
cabinet
Emily,
with
you know,
all,
like-
like all of the little accoutrements up and down it. You know,
Right.
my
The precious moment figurines.
Yeah.
You know?
The Hummels. The
I
Hummels.
inherited that same gene, but it presents as nerd.
it presents as
collection.
like
Yeah,
anime
absolutely.
waifu
Yeah.
figurines.
Yeah, that's it. That's
They
the
won't,
one.
so you could run. You know, that's how it works.
Exactly, dude.
Standing on the backs of giants.
Yeah,
Shoulders, whatever.
100%, man.
Wow.
But I put some
Modern
respect.
age Hummels, you know, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Put some respect on Meemaw's name, dude.
You better live, laugh, love.
Bro, what's the alternative, though? I guess. Shoot.
Die, cry, hate. Not for me, buddy.
I don't know. Sometimes, though.
I mean, sometimes a
tempting.
cry is good.
Sometimes you need a good
but,
cry, you know?
Yeah. Try to avoid the die and hate part of that, you know?
Dye your hair.
Okay.
Hate split ends.
Cry because it's bad and you hate it.
Yep.
Wow.
We did it. We did it.
Like, you guys did do it. And I don't know how I feel about that success, but you did do it. Like, I'm surprised and proud, even though I'm begrudgingly so. You
Solid
know?
congratulation.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I feel like
Hey.
that's a lot of like what I do in my life. It's like I'm sort of proud of you, but like begrudgingly so.
Is that how you feel about all of us, Emily? Like,
No, not really. It's just a personal,
it's like, I'm not
burden.
proud of y'all at all.
No, that's not true. I'm proud of y'all. For real though, I am. Yeah, okay, so if you think back from when y'all first met me, like when I came into the little group, how much we've all like grown and changed, and it's so exciting, and I'm really
We
proud
are a
of
lot
y'all.
older. We are a lot older.
It's not
are we
just
more
the
mature?
age.
Who knows?
I think we
I think
are.
so.
I think we are.
so.
Yeah.
Like, we're still goofy as fuck, but like, I would say all of us have matured as adults to some degree.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Do y'all cringe at like the first couple episodes of APA?
No.
Well, the sound
Not-
quality.
Yeah.
The first episode is still probably my favorite episode we've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It makes me happy.
Well, then I would say we haven't matured enough yet. Then you know what I mean?
The
Maturing
real
is
sign of
understanding
maturity
that-
is hating your old self.
No,
Exactly.
It's the exact opposite.
Is looking back at high school and go, "Oh my god, I was a fucking idiot," you know? Like
But
that's
we
I
weren't
was
in high
awesome in
school
high
when we
school.
started
Yeah.
this
Talking about.
podcast.
I also think the sign of maturity is looking back and understanding that all your experiences make you who you are, and that like cringing at something you can't change and something that is actually pretty. It's cool in the sense that we all were friends doing it. You know, that's a waste of cringe.
Okay,
There's so
but
much
now-
other stuff to cringe at. You
now
know?
summarize that into a slogan that I can hang on my wall as a wood carving.
All right, sounds
You're
like you need
you are
to
your
mature,
best self
Zach.
today.
Oh, that's a good one though. That
No, I've got it for you, Zach.
okay.
Lurf, laugh, love.
Lurf, love, love. There you go.
There you go. It sums it all up.
If anybody out there does like woodworking or 3D printing, I guess, like, you know,
We'll take
Zach,
a 3D printer.
We'll take-
Zach needs it
Yeah,
on his
he
wall. He's got
needs
bare
it.
walls. And
I
so
know people
somebody
listening
please make
can't.
him one that says "Lurf, Laugh, Love." and
People
I'll
listening
make him
can't
hang
see
it on
what
his
I'm
wall.
pointing at, but that is a brand new 3D printer sitting back there that I
Shit.
came in today. So I might could make that happen for you.
I mean, if this is how dreams come true, then wow, welcome to the future. And I'm
Sign
here
me
for
the
it.
fuck up.
Yeah, sign me up, dog.
You didn't make us all some dice, bro.
Okay.
Isn't
Can you
dice
do
kind of
this?
tough to make though?
Yeah.
Because you
It
need
is.
to be
To
balanced.
to have them
weighted,
actually
yeah.
balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
I don't
just
care
want
about that. I
care
want
about
it as I want it as a knick-knack.
I mean, I could make you some
Like,
dice.
Give me a
Some
dice
loaded
that's
dice.
weighted to roll 18s every time. Like that's
Right,
what
not 20s.
not 20s. No, that's too obvious. Just let me get
Hey,
let me get that 18.
just get that 15, so now we can get rid of the. Just tell me 15, and we just roll.
I
your
rolled a
special
15.
dice,
It is
you
what
know?
it is.
Market, dude. No, we market those dice. You know, like up on our website, we put it in the merch.
Did
You
it
know,
just
it's
tell
the-
me you rolled a 15 die?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's all 15.
oops off
It's,
the thing.
it's actually just all 15s on the day.
We'll start getting like rating bombed because like I bought this dice that's specifically supposed to roll 15s all the time, and it's 7 every single time. Mine's 11,
We weighted them wrong.
which is just barely not enough every time.
Get the
I think
quality
that
control right in the next batch.
Instead of dice, what we should make Josh use his 3D printer for is like little minis of our characters.
yeah.
That would be a cooler knick-knack than a lopsided die.
Yeah.
That would be
Two
a lot
things can
cooler.
be true.
Yeah.
Make both.
I'm going to get with John and see if there's the capability of doing that through, was it Hero Forge?
Oh, there is.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
already tell you.
Yeah.
Yes, there
If
is.
you can get me some
Yeah,
STLs,
definitely
I can print.
We'll do.
Oh,
John
done
said, "Say
messed
no
up.
more, fam."
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this day. It's like he's got a zip file of like 500.
No, but
Now I got a whole
it's-
drive. What
but
are you
you
talking
just-
a
about?
lot.
But have
It's
y'all
more
ever
than that.
seen John's list of characters on
Yes.
Hero Forge?
It's
Yes.
impressive
It's
and
impressive.
a little scary.
I mean, I straight commissioned him to put together 40 characters for
NPCs.
NPCs for the Redshift Rally, and he did a great job.
Yeah.
There was some tough species that he had to figure out how to make.
I want to say this, like, even with the art from the book, having John's like renditions of the different teams and stuff from that AP or adventure, whatever, made it so much better, because it was like they were color coordinated and it all hit.
It all looked
good.
the same. Like it was all like unified in its look, and it just really brought the room together, John.
It really brought it together.
So appreciate
Thank
it. You know?
It's no live, laugh, love.
Yes, we are
definitely wall
live, love
decoration, but it does
Thank you.
bring the room together.
Well, he's maturing to that, Zach.
I see.
Like he had to start somewhere.
Yeah. That's understandable. It's understandable.
You can't just start at Lurf, Live,
Yeah.
Love, or Laugh, whatever it is. You know,
Lurf, laugh, love.
That's it.
Lurf,
Lurf, Laugh, Love. Yeah. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, we're all growing.
Do what you live, laugh, love, and you'll never work a day in your life.
Okay. I guess we'll pivot away back to Starfinder.
Pivot away now.
I'm really enjoying the discussion.
I've not made that joke once in all of the episodes. Like,
Have we? Pivot away now?
Until now. I think that's dirty 30 worthy.
I
personally.
agree. He's capped, I think.
No, that's for Emily.
She's
the one
Emily?
that did- Yeah.
You ain't all right. All right, Emily, you can have one. For the Chili Peppers reference, absolutely, you can have one. Go ahead and get
Just
you one.
defaulted to I did it.
It's like she found a whole new joke. Like, do you realize how rare that is these days? You know?
From me? Oh my god! Shit.
Yeah. Okay, we'll
I'm
give you
proud
one.
of
We'll
you,
give you one.
begrudgingly.
Had nothing to do with genitalia.
Listen,
Bonus points.
Well, I don't know. It was a
It's a Chili Peppers song.
so it doesn't have nothing to do with genitalia.
genitalia adjacent, but that's neither here nor
Always
there.
genitalia adjacent, right?
Got nothing
word
to do with
pivot
that.
Always got a rockin' peacock.
Nice.
None of those words are genitalia related, but you just get the sense. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
It's more about a vibe. You know, it's more about
From the sex toy.
We're just going on feel.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That one got it. We're going on feel. How do I get us there? What happened last time in Live and Let Fly?
I was hoping that you could
Yeah,
tell
I need
us.
you to.
I actually was gonna send you guys. I opened up the Foundry, and I was gonna send you guys the Gandalf gif of like I have no memory of this place. I was like, I don't know where the fuck we are. So I am not the one to ask.
Okay,
I vaguely remember making a Kyber crystal reference. You know?
Pink rock.
Yes, Pink Stone, right? So,
Yes.
again, your current mission, should you choose to accept it,
Well, we
if I
did.
choose to remember
is
it.
to intercept the machine, right? The harvester that is run by Edge Corp that is currently barreling its way towards the Aglians' home, right? The Aglians told you there is a sacred cavern with this substance, pink stone, that they believe can disrupt the harvester's sensors. You know, so you loaded up a bunch of pink stone. You fought a water elemental who kind of gave you a little splashy surprise as you entered the cavern. You handled it no problem. And y'all like smoked that thing like one round or something.
Yeah, it was crazy, dude. It was just melted.
Yeah. That's on me, I guess.
No, sometimes we just do all right, you know.
It's not very often, but when it is, it's pretty nice.
We didn't tell you about our weighted 15 die that Josh already made us with his 3D printer.
Yeah, this was a brand new idea tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wink.
This was to ease you into it as you start to get sus. You know?
Yeah. Doesn't look like
so we
anything to
gotta-
me.
So we got to destroy some corpo shit.
You get it? Yeah.
So we did harvest the reasonable and allowable amount of this, though, correct?
Right. So you harvested. You each are holding you're each holding one bulk worth of pink stone on your person.
Yes.
And Morgan has placed 2 additional bulk of pink stone into their woven basket that's a null space chamber.
Emily, do you have that on your character sheet right now so we do not forget about this later?
I do. I have a null space chamber. I have my one bulk of pink outside of that. And then in the chamber, I have 2. So 3 all day for me.
That's great. I
Very
am
good.
not begrudgingly proud of you.
Oh my God.
Probably ironically
diary.
proud
Yeah.
right now. It's your diary.
Kind of genuine.
Yes.
Oh, man. I love this show.
So, is there anything else that you would like to do while you have a moment in this cavern?
I have a question.
Okay.
So you said it's one bulk of the pink stone that each
Correct.
of us have. Could I put my bulk of pink stone on Mantis's inventory? Because I don't need to put another bulk on me.
I guess it would cost you an action or a
We got
move
time,
action.
right?
All right,
To-
action spent, my man.
No. If you needed to get that pink stone and use it on,
That's
you know,
fine. I mean,
you're going
I'll
to have
just
to
be
manipulate
encumbered if I
object
don't,
or whatever,
you know?
right?
What
Yeah.
does it? Okay, well that raises a bunch of questions that I didn't have until just now.
Are we
does
in
the
turn
pink
order?
stone have? Yeah, well, no. Does the pink stone have a use outside of credits? Like, does it have a combat use?
So literally the reason you came here is because the Aglians told you this pink stone can disrupt the harvester's
Right, it's to mess
functioning.
up.
Oh,
Harvesters,
all right. So we need to cut some more pink stone that isn't ours.
That we're not going to sell.
So you have done that, right? That was the
Okay.
thing. You can easily, as I said last time, you can easily harvest that 5 pink stone from this vein. If you took an additional half hour in order to harvest 2 more, but that is
That's
you
set
know-
aside to disrupt the.
Well, we don't know
thing,
how
right?
much it's going to take to do the thing.
Okay, well we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We have enough, and then whatever is left over, money.
you can sell for
Okay.
2,000 credits per 1 bulk.
All right.
It's amazing. It's going to take 7 to
Yeah,
bring
that's
this thing
what I
down.
feel like. It's almost there, guys.
Crazy
Just
how
one
that
more
works.
pink stone.
No. We'll figure it out, okay? When
Yeah,
we get
we'll
there,
figure it out.
I'll explain.
I
things that are
apologize that I
relevant.
did not remember. It has been a while.
It has been a while.
It's been a while.
I
and
mean,
have not-
he had just said it though. Is the thing.
Well, that's why I'm apologizing, Heath.
I'm just saying, you pulled the. It's been a while, and it's like it had been like 45 seconds.
Listen,
When you're
okay.
44, dude.
I don't know what to tell you, my
Hey,
guy.
when I'm 44 and you're in the grave, you get me back on that
What
one.
the actual fuck? No.
So
You're
yeah,
gonna feel
so,
bad when that happens.
No.
I know,
You're-
dude. Because
you're
44 is going to
healthier
happen
than I
way
am, dude.
faster
You're-
than you think it is.
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine.
So anyway, is there anything you'd like to do in this cavern?
Well, I think we did it all then, right?
Okay.
It looks like everybody's up on stamina. Matt, or no, Hez, you're down on health. Do you need a little serum? Get you at full health there.
Probably, yeah.
Little top off. Little something.
Yeah,
Get you a little-
I'm down 8 points.
Yeah, take you a little minor serum. Get that up.
Do you have one?
I do.
Surely,
'cause
one
I-
of us
Yes,
have.
I have
How
one.
many healing serums do y'all have?
I don't have any.
I have 3 Mark 1s and 3 Mark 3s. 2.
I have
sorry.
0.
I have 0.
I have a single Mark 1.
And Hestia has none.
No.
Okay.
How are you looking on spell slots there, Morgan?
I mean, if you
They're looking fine. They barely had to do anything last combat.
they flip their hair. Thank you. Let's see the spells you see, of which I have spent,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
are
As follows.
as follows. I got one.
In descending order. 1 spell slot?
No.
Oh, you've spent one spell slot.
Yeah.
Okay, that was scary. It's like you
Yeah,
have
it's
one
like,
spell
oh.
slot. We need to sleep here.
Turns out.
Interesting.
Turns out we're not ready at all.
Well, our fishy friends, we live here now. You know?
It's been real fun. We enjoyed the psychedelic experience,
Yeah.
but we
Y'all got a
gotta-
couch we can crash on?
We're a little too tired to help you with your
That
problems.
machine's
Sorry.
not going anywhere, right? Y'all,
We're kind of tuckered, you know.
You'd say it takes about 9 hours for it to get here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Roughly 9 to 10, you know.
Yeah, we need 10. Yeah, give us
Yeah.
8 hours of sleep, then we can get up, brush our teeth, get
you gotta
ready,
get ready.
and then we'll
Yeah.
go destroy corpo shit. You know?
Yeah,
All
can't
in
do that on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
you absolutely cannot fight corporatism on an empty stomach. You know what I mean? You gotta,
Not well.
you gotta make sure you
Not
eat.
my tunes.
Oh my God. Okay.
I agree.
Zach, I
Right.
think you need to attack us with a machine right now.
No, don't.
This
Like-
is gonna get totally
Go
unhinged.
anywhere.
As
I
you're
told
just
you, we
hanging out in
live
the
here
cavern,
now.
suddenly a massive harvester with saws buzzing just breaks through.
Rocks
no.
fall.
Okay, I just I wanted to double check. I wanted to make sure that if you needed to handle something, that you
I
had
do
an
think-
opportunity to handle it.
I mean, I still need that.
Yeah,
potion.
I do think the serum needs to happen.
Yeah. I will do that. Hold on. Sorry. I'm pulling 2 different sheets here.
You can roll it for me if you want to,
I'm going to, because you know
because
what?
I trust you.
Here comes that one.
Boy.
We'll see if my faith is
Is
founded.
my trust misplaced?
Did I make the right choice?
I'm trying to do my thing. Sorry.
Is there music playing?
There's not music playing.
Okay, because I was like, I got Michael McDonald on, but I don't hear it clashing with anything.
Would you like me to just
Play some Michael McDonald? Absolutely.
I would like
got
some
that.
background music. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Preferably not Michael McDonald. Not that I have any problems with
Fuck
Michael
outta
McDonald,
here.
but like it's not what I'm feeling right this second.
Forget about the pink stone up in here.
I don't know. We'll try this one.
Okay.
There
7.
we go.
Boom.
That's 2 points from max health.
Boom. Shakalaka. Did I do it? Was
Yeah.
that
You
cool?
You shocked the lock.
Hell yeah.
All
It's
right,
cool till you
yeah.
talked about it being cool. We've established this in
I
other
disagree.
shows
It
already.
was
As soon as you
cool
talk
all the
about it
way
being
around.
cool.
All the way around to the beef.
Yeah, top to nuts.
Tip the tank.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
Mom.
On that note,
We'll leave it at that.
Sorry.
on that note, you all can make your way out of this cavern. Now you do have to swim out, right? Of course, from this nice pocket of air, you got to descend back down into the depths, and you start making your way towards, where the Aglins told you the harvester is headed. Now, maneuvering through the Shadow Sea is not an easy task, even with the guidance from the Aglians, right? Morgan, even with you having, flashes of memories of traversing these spaces that you can't quite, I think you can't explain them now, but seemingly inexplicable. You've never swam this ocean, but you've definitely swam this ocean.
It's
Even
simply
s-
inexplicable.
Yeah. Yes, sure. Even still, navigating the Shadow Sea is not an easy task. So, I need everyone to roll a survival check.
Oh no.
I'm cool with that.
But what if I'm not good at that, Zach?
roll
Then
off the sheet.
you're going to die at the bottom of the sea then.
Oh my goodness.
This is a save or something. Death thing.
Stakes have been raised.
I would like to
Christ.
abscond.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run back into the cave.
Fuck these fishes. I'm out.
I rolled a 16 for a dirty 20.
Okay.
Rolled a 27 for Gadget.
Very nice.
23 for Vincent.
I rolled a 9 for a 19.
Okay.
Cool.
We did good.
I rolled a 12.
For a 12.
I rolled a 2 for a 12.
Oh, okay.
Most of us did good.
All right. Well, you you guys get a little bit lost on your way. You know, you don't quite recognize it's very dark, right? Luckily, Gadrick has, as a pilot, has a pretty decent sense of direction and gets you on track. However, it does take a little time, how that time affects you, it's nebulous, right? Who's to say? It just takes you a little extra time who's me?
Yeah, you would be the one to say, but it's fine.
You're absolutely correct.
If I so chose.
Which I do not, good sir.
So, as you are, cruising along the Shadow Sea, you come across an enormous rift in the seafloor. It's just slicing through the seaweed forest, and it continues in either direction until it just disappears into the darkness of the Shadow Sea. Like, you can't see where this chasm ends, like it's that big. And you can see near its edge, it's all this plant life that's like tattered at the ends from all of this endless buffeting. It's just like bending towards the chasm, drawn in by a very powerful current. When you arrive here, Morgan, you just know that this place is called, by the Aglians, Drawn Breath. They believe that it is the airway of an enormous subterranean creature.
Oh.
According to Aglian legend, this rift cycles through inhalation and exhalation, and the direction of the current changes accordingly. However, it has been breathing in, so to speak, since at least the Gap.
Whoa.
So for a few hundred years now, right? And Morgan, you know this knowledge. This is something that, this knowledge kind of
intrinsically there now.
You gained it through osmosis, right?
If this thing burps, we're all doomed.
Now, here's the deal. You can attempt to swim over it, or you can attempt to go around it. Now, as I said, the width of this chasm, you cannot even begin to see where it begins and ends. So it's going to take you more time if you want to try to safely navigate around it, or you can attempt to swim over it, trying to avoid the pull of the current. What would you like to do? I'll let you discuss amongst yourselves in character or out of character, however you want to do, but y'all have to come to a consensus.
Out of character, the pragmatist in me is like, fuck no, go around it. But the adventure player in me is like, well, obviously they want us to do this.
I don't know.
I mean, like, can we do some kind of check to see, like, is there some semblance of a safer area? Like, is there a way to cross this, or is it just like, we'll see?
The way to cross this is to grit your teeth and swim as hard as you can. You're going to have to make athletics checks, basically, if you want to cross this
half
chasm.
our party is going to struggle with that.
As a mystic, I am very strong with a +1.
Mm-hmm.
What if you're riding a robot?
What's that robot strength?
Well, Mantis would have to roll it then, right?
Yeah.
The current is pulling any organic or inorganic again, this chasm is so wide you cannot conceivably imagine the scale of it. Mantis is not immune to its pull by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, I mean, just as long as I don't have to do the athletics, if I'm riding Mantis, like, Mantis has the current build of Mantis, which is nebulous, but Mantis currently has one skill, and it is athletics with a +10. So, like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But I don't want, like, the party members who do not have athletics, this could be really dangerous.
I mean, I've only got a +5.
I say we pass it.
I mean, I don't think we have a choice.
What, to go around it?
Yeah,
Is
like
what
we
you're
don't
saying?
have the time, do we?
Wait.
I mean, the time is nebulous. Until they change.
It's not.
Hold on. Going around takes longer than it would be to swim directly across it. So if we don't have time, if that's what we're concerned about, then we have to swim across it.
Yeah.
If we feel like time is not an issue, then we swim around it. That's the trade-off, right?
Well, I mean, I feel like time is inherently an issue because Zach said it'll take you more time to go around it.
I don't know. That has nothing to do with anything. I'm just building flavor. You know what I mean?
We hear you, Zach, but we also know that this is an adventure and an encounter. And so, like, if there was no reason to just go across it wouldn't be presented. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like we're playing Oregon Trail, and we come across a river that we're needing to decide if we want to ford it or not.
Do we want to ford the river or risk more days that we could get dysentery?
Exactly.
Right. The spoiler is that you lose either way in that game.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know. I am nervous to swim across, but also just like very curious. Yeah.
My question is, what does Roland think? Right? Coming across this thing. What's going through Roland's heads?
Roland, of course, would be putting his crew first, but part of his crew now is Shan, and Shan is very determined to do this thing and make sure that we do it right. And so he's trying to consider that as well. So, he thinks that he can do it, but he's really looking at Morgan and... Because, I don't know, what about you, Gadrick? What's your athletics?
I've got a +12. Operator, dude.
Oh.
Or operator.
Don't even know the name of the class. And he's like just crushing it.
He's just crushing it. He's watched The Matrix, so he calls himself an operator now.
Oh, my God.
And what about Vincent?
I love it.
Athletics, I got 11.
Okay, so
most
it's
of
me
us
and
are
you,
good.
Morgan. It's me
Okay.
and you, Morgan, who are shit at this. What about Shan? Like, I'll go, okay, in character, I'll be like, Shan, Morgan, please, do you think that either of you are up for swimming against that current? Like, I am worried. I do not want to lose anybody to the abyss of the ocean.
Shan looks at Morgan and looks at Roland, and she says, Roly, I'm a Brenary. I don't know if you knew that.
Shan, of course I knew that.
Shan says, I'm just messing with you, dog.
No.
Space on.
Wolf.
No. Shan's going to be able to navigate. She's going to be able to navigate.
She good swimming. Morgan would actually chuckle just a little bit and say, well then, Shan, maybe you can keep an eye on me as we cross. Perhaps.
You want to hold my hand?
Perhaps, yes, that might be lovely. I think we'll be...
I'll let Shan give you an aid on your athletics check to cross.
Yeah, Morgan would pull out one of the pink stones and look at it and look across and then look at Roland and say, we don't have time to spare. I think if we all work together and we are as smart and honest about the possibilities of what can happen, that's all we can be. And we've got Shan here. We'll be all right.
You see Roland, a bit of consternation on his face. He grinds his teeth a little bit, but then says, all right, then let's go.
Okay.
As Morgan grabs Shan's hand, they say, oh, you've got lovely paws. This is so nice. So do you use a lotion of some kind?
Is this really the time, Morgan?
I'm sorry.
That's just my natural otter oils.
I was trying. It's like,
You should bottle that. It's lovely.
well, thank you, Morgan. That's very sweet of you. I don't know what to say.
All right. Well, let's go swimming, I suppose.
Okay, yeah. Let's go. All right. So, who wants to go first? Now, I will say you can find a section of the chasm that's maybe the thinnest section. It's about 50 feet wide and 50 feet across, right? So, anybody? Any takers?
Being that I am assisted by Mantis, I don't mind if we need someone to take that first bold step. I volunteer.
Okay. All right, Tia, you can roll me an athletics check using Mantis's athletic score.
Okay. Pretty good. 26.
26.
Yeah.
Tia, you cross over and you can absolutely feel that pressure pulling you down, but Mantis putts, scooters right along, manages to cross over to the other side without any issues.
Nice.
I guess
Very
Gadrick
good.
would follow.
All right, Gadrick, let me get that athletics check.
Well, he attempt to. That is a 23.
23. All right, Gadrick, you go to swim across. The weight of all the beans in your cheeks starts to weigh you down, but you swim as hard as you can, and you manage to get across that chasm without
Don't
incident.
you make me drop one of these cans of beans like a
Drop
ballast.
bean cargo.
I need these beans, damn it. So yes, Gadrick is over. Tia and Mantis are over.
I'll go.
Okay.
Because why not?
Okay, Morgan, Shan is going to cross with you. That's
Okay.
going to give you a +2 bonus, automatic aid from Shan. So that's going to give you a +2 bonus to your athletics check to swim.
Awesome. Plus 3 all day. You know what? No, I'm going to save it. Okay. Here we go. Oh, 18 on the die. Okay. Okay, 21.
For a 21.
Yeah.
All right, Morgan, you and Shan go to cross, and as you do, you feel that weight pulling you down, and it's almost crushing, But Shan squeezes your hand tighter, and she paddles. She swims as hard as she can, kind of pulls you back up from that current as you cross over. And as you get to safety, she's like, "Are you okay, Morgan? You make it? Everything okay?"
I'm so good. Thank you so much, Shan. Okay. Oh my God. Thank goodness you're there. I think I'll show you there. And Morgan's a little freaked out, because she'd been, because they've been pumped full of all of the Aglian emotions and everything recently. Just a lot of shit been going down.
Sure.
And then you almost get yomped into this fun cavern. But we're on the other side now, and we're good.
On the other side. No, I mean, we're big chilling.
We're big chilling.
So it's me and Vincent
Yep.
left on the other side.
Right.
I open up a comms channel to Vincent and Morgan, but just the two of them. But I say to Vincent, Vincent, I know I've been giving you a bit of hell about your fear of the ocean, but really that was just me trying to help you face it. This is probably your biggest test yet. Morgan will sing. I want you to close your eyes and just sing towards their voice. Do not look down into the depths. Just swim towards Morgan's voice.
So I like that because Vincent, I imagine, as he sees the others already swim across, see Morgan, see Hestia, and Gadrick already swim by. I imagine he's been kind of getting close, but still hesitant to actually cross. He sees them coming as he's approaching the edge, and every single time somebody else goes, and he's just and then he just hears it in the back of his head. He hears Roland, and
he's looking you right in the eye.
right.
Oh
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And well, better than going around, I guess. And then he's going to go ahead and close his eyes as he approaches, and he's going to take that leap of faith.
And you hear Morgan's soothing voice. Swing low, sweet chariot.
Oh, God.
How did you know?
All right, let's see. All right, so 10 on the die. That's going to be a 21.
21. Yeah. Vincent, tell me how you managed to persevere and successfully cross this chasm.
Hyperfixate on Morgan's lovely tones, and try to mentally muscle through any kind of fear that would cause any kind of a different result. In other words, he's focused on fully faith in that his trajectory is heading directly towards the voice. So he's putting all his faith in his crew.
Okay, you do that, and again, as soon as you step out and that pull, right? You can feel that tug. Your heart kind of skips a beat for a second. You know what I mean? But Morgan's sultry, dulcet tones spur you across that chasm without incident. Well done. Now,
well done, Morgan.
I believe that we have one more remaining member to cross.
Roland. Roland watches as his crew successfully swims across, and he's very proud, and he kind of just says to himself in his mind or whatever, and he's like, it's about time that I was running towards instead of away. You can do this, Roland. You can do this. And
Roland, I want you to take a +2 circumstance bonus to this check.
Okay.
For excellent captaincy.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I am also going to use a dirty 30.
Yeah, by all means.
For this.
Well done.
Yeah.
Can't wait for this natural one.
It's
You're
not a natural
one,
but it's not good. As a 6 on the die, so +2 for being a good captain takes it to 8, and then +5 takes it to 13.
13, Roland. You start to cross. That tug, it grips you. It grips you, and just so unexpected, and it just pulls you down about 20 feet into the chasm. Now you're still up, you're still swimming, and you're doggy paddling as hard as you can, and you manage to make it to the other side, but you're 20 feet down. Okay, so now I need you to attempt another athletics check as if you are scaling a rough wall in heavy gravity. Okay,
boy.
So everybody, you see Roland just almost disappear out of sight from going down solo.
Depending on how this rolls, I don't know. I'll take any bonuses you can give Morgan, but I do kind of have this in my mind of that Indiana Jones scene where they go off the cliff and they think that Indy's dead, and then he puts his hat puts his hat on the top of the cliff. But I also could use some help, so if you can't see me.
I will say, I don't know, this is going to be up to Zach, but in that moment, Morgan knows physically they can't do anything to help really, but they would turn off multi and just direct to the captain and start singing the song that they sang back in episode whatnot.
Morgan's lullaby, right?
Yeah. Just trying to
help keep me calm at least.
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna be a +5 circumstance bonus.
Oh,
that's too much.
Oh no, shut up,
I'll
Adam.
take it, but that's too much. I'm gonna feel like this is an asterisk roll with that. Just
You say that, but again, scaling a rough wall in heavy gravity. Okay,
Yeah,
there's a DC associated with that.
Oh boy.
Sure you don't want a +10?
I'm just going to tell you that it's a 15 because that's what it is. All said and done.
Okay. That's how the math works.
All said
He's
and
like
done.
at the bot. Like, is he super duper far down? Like,
20
how
feet
far?
down is what he said.
Ah, damn it!
20
I can't do
feet
anything unless you're within
down.
10 feet.
Roland, you get pulled down even further. Now you're still up against this wall. You can still use this wall to scale. And you're not taking any damage, but you can feel the weight of all this water starting to press down on you. I need you to roll another athletics check.
All right, so I will say this, that between Morgan's song, he hasn't gotten into full panic mode because he's also Solarian. So he is familiar with, gravitational pull, right? And so, he's like, I just have to fight this and be photon outward with energy rather than inward. And so, he's trying to keep it cool, but there definitely is some fear starting to come into him,
If Morgan is still singing, communicating, I'm still going to give you that same circumstance.
Yeah, definitely. I will.
Oh no!
So, as they notice that, oh no, this isn't great. They're kind of inching a little bit closer to the edge. I don't know if Shan does anything, but Morgan wants to keep eyes on Roland, and as they're singing, they're also kind of praying to Arshay to help guide him through this. Just pulling all the stuff.
That's a 14 total.
14 total. Roland, you are pulled even further down. Now, this thing keeps on going. It keeps on going, right? But at this point, the depth, starts crushing you. And you are going to take some bludgeoning damage.
Oh man, this is how Roland goes, y'all.
No.
Swallowed by the ocean.
You're going to take 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's not too bad.
At the end of your turn there. You're still trying to get out.
Yeah, I'm still trying to climb, but I'm just being pulled
everyone
down.
else, you do have turns.
How far down am I now? 60 feet?
60 feet down.
Oh my god, this is terrifying. Okay, he is definitely freaked out now. He says, Morgan, I am... Well, he opens the comms to everybody. He's like, all right, I am having difficulties fighting against the pull of the current. I am okay, but the pressure is starting to get a little tense. I am on the wall. I'm on the cliff.
Morgan has 50 feet of titanium alloy cable line. In retrospect, we should have roped up before we went across. But we're here now, so.
Right. I mean, I'm just in my head, I'm like, can I just Miss Doubtfire go after this motherfucker? Help is on the way, Diddy.
I'm not stopping you.
Do whatever you
What
like.
do you
wanna
send
do?
Mantis down to me?
Yeah.
So I can grab onto Mantis?
shit.
Yeah.
And
if
all
Mantis
hold
gets
the-
destroyed, I can build a new one later.
Yeah, and
Although my movement will be...
we have
Yes.
cable that we hold, and we send it down with Mantis.
Yeah.
And how fast can Mantis move?
You're going to have to master control Mantis, right?
Yep.
And double Mantis's movement speed in order to reach Roland.
Yeah. She's got a 40-foot movement speed.
Oh, great.
Okay. So you can absolutely master control.
I think Hestia is just this is not going well. It's time for action. Give me that titanium cable. and lassos it on the I don't know, there's a little horn in front of the saddle, I guess.
Okay,
So,
sure.
okay. That's fine.
All right, so Mantis is absolutely able to make it down with double move, right, to Roland's location. Now it's taking another turn for you to, control Mantis in order to pull, or do y'all want to have Roland grab Mantis and you all pull on the thing? Or, because Mantis can navigate with an athletics check, right? Back up on their own.
Yeah, I feel like Mantis's thrust upwards would help us pull.
Yeah.
Like lighten the weight of it or reduce the amount that we're having to try and haul up.
Yeah. Yeah. Coming at it from both sides, pushing and pulling, basically.
Okay. So, Roland, I'm assuming that you're going to use your turn to grab onto Mantis, essentially, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which, given that Mantis is on a cable, right, that has a length,
how long is it?
Well, you said it's 50 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not really
It's
long
not quite long enough, is it?
So he's got to swim 10 feet up to grab him? Or grab Mantis?
You would have to swim 10 feet
now
up.
I'm confused. I thought we were using Mantis's entire turn to move 80 feet. How
We
is
are,
50
but
feet of
you only have
cable
50 feet
still
of
not
cable.
We
far
only
enough?
have 50 feet of rope of
And
cable.
Roland is 60 feet deep right now. So
What-
We don't
what's
have
not making
Mantis
sense
can
about
keep
that?
going down, but
But you're not
she
going to be able to
won't
hold on.
have-
You're not going to be able to
yeah.
hold on to that cable anymore.
yeah,
Right. So we would just be relying on Mantis to help me out.
at least
Right.
for that
So-
10 feet.
So here's what I need y'all to decide right now. Do we abandon the cable idea and we depend on Mantis's athletics check to swim upwards?
I mean, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Because
the cable's still
It's just
there.
too short.
Yeah.
If it goes over the edge, then there's no
Or
grabbing it.
do we want to try to get Roland to swim 10 feet up to grab the cable?
No,
That's
just
my question.
Let Mantis go up. The cable's still there. If shenanigans happens, he can grab the cable. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on to the cable in case that
Once
there's
you can reach
shit
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Tia, I need an athletics check for Mantis.
I am holding on to Mantis.
Yeah.
Because Mantis is there.
Yes,
Right.
you
Yeah.
should.
That's the only thing you can reach right now.
I'm not going to worry about the cable. I think you guys should keep your cable so we don't lose it.
I mean, okay. Just holding on to
Talking
it.
about whenever Mantis swims up close enough that in case shit goes south with some sort of roll or whatnot,
Yes.
then at least you can still grab the cable as a backup solution.
Correct. We're just holding
That's
one end. The cable's
Right.
hanging over. When you get close enough, it's there. But
You're
for the
not
most part,
attaching the
it's
cable to
Mantis,
Mantis. is what you're
correct.
saying.
No.
Okay,
Correct.
got it.
No.
Got it.
Sorry.
All right.
Yep.
All right. I
Well,
rolled a
that's the only
23.
way it's going to work logistically.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been confused about this whole thing. I'm
Okay,
just
well,
rolling
how
the
can
fucking
how
dice.
can I explain it clear for you? Let's talk about it.
The plan has gone through several permutations that have confused
Right,
me.
just based on
I
just based on
initially
how the
thought-
information.
I initially thought we were tying the cable to Mantis,
Yep.
and then that would allow Mantis to go far enough to get him to grab onto the cable, and then she wouldn't have to go all the way down, right? And apparently that's not the case.
No.
I mean, I don't care. Like, I rolled a 23.
great.
23 is absolutely enough to navigate your way out of the drawn breath. So,
Nice.
Roland, I imagine a little frazzled. Maybe you're, if you weren't soaking wet, your fur might, might be a little ruffled. But you do successfully make it to the other side, hanging on to Mantis.
I don't think that Roland ever thought that his crew was going to just let him sink. You know what I mean? And like he was holding on,
Yeah.
and like he knows that Mantis is there. He knows what Mantis's capabilities are, and that's why he opened the comms to like, hey, I need some help here. So yeah, it was definitely he was definitely getting worried and afraid, especially when the pressure hit. But he has faith in his crew, right? Like, and so when he comes back up, he's like, yes, apparently I'm not that good of a swimmer. Thank you, Hestia. Thank you, Morgan. It's pretty dark down there.
You almost got swallowed up, Rolly.
Yes, but almost is better than definitely, right?
You got that right.
So yeah, let's Let us be away from this place.
Morgan,
Absolutely.
Morgan, as everybody like, ha ha ha, and like we're gonna go to start swimming away. Morgan was like, oh, let me just see, you all right, Captain? Just kind of checking, and then like just once they realize that he's not really injured, they would just a big hug real quick. Like, all right. We're good now. We're good now, right?
Yes, Morgan. You're almost squeezing me more than the pressure of the depths. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Sorry.
Thank you. Your song kept me calm and clear-headed.
Just doing what we can. All right. Yes, let's go then. All right.
Okay. Good job on getting through that hazard. Because that one's a little...
Thanks, Shan.
Shan's just simply not large enough to pull Roland out of the depths, unfortunately. She's not made of metal
That'll do it.
with fucking thrusters, like whatever kind of engine system Mantis runs on in that configuration. I don't know.
Right.
It's flippers.
It's flippers.
All that magic and all that tech, and you're still not a good swimmer.
Yeah, she's like a Loch Ness monster shape, right?
Just flippers, huh? Just hydraulic flippers.
But they're metal and they're powered by some kind of mechanical engine type thing. But I mean, it's just the thrust is from 4 flippers at once, all pushing.
Okay, I mean that works for me. That's good enough. Certainly good enough. Okay, so making your way out of the drawn breath area there, moving through the Shadow Sea. Eventually, you come across the bones of some colossal creature. I mean, this thing is even bigger than the abinthic that you saw earlier, right? The one that came and swallowed up the
bigger fish.
Yes, right. So this, whatever creature this was, is even larger than that. And it's
always a bigger fish.
Always a bigger fish. Mm-hmm. And this one is huge. I mean, absolutely colossal. Its bones just lay kind of half covered in sediment. You can see its rib cage poking up kind of jaggedly from the floor. And then there's all of this softly glowing plant life that's stretching across the ribs to form a tunnel. Now, you could easily avoid anything to do with this if it were not for this hypnotic bioluminescent plant life that just beckons all of you towards it. I need everyone to roll a will save.
Oh, okay.
Look, I'm rolling so good tonight. How does a 13 sound?
Not good. Not good, Adam.
The opposite of what you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
25.
25? Okay.
18.
18.
21.
Okay.
Also 18.
18, 21, 25, and 13. Right? Roland.
I'm here for the drama, buddy.
The captain is struggling, y'all.
You are
I'm fine.
Fascinated. You are fascinated. You are compelled to move inside this tunnel.
Somebody attack me quickly.
As you move inside of this tunnel, you see these little plants, like water wheels, just kind of floating lazily inside, right? Mm-hmm. And again, you're fascinated, So,
I'm enthralled.
one of these water wheels.
Are you saying a water wheel?
Water wheel, yes, water wheel. It's like a kind of plant.
Okay.
It strikes at you, so I need you to roll a reflex save.
Man, you're just hitting all my best rolls.
I know.
Actually, that is my best save. Okay, how about a dirty 20?
Better than a 13.
You're right, John. It's 7 better, in fact.
Look at us. We're doing it.
Okay, Roland, you are going to take, because you saved, okay? Because you saved, you are going to take 10 acid and piercing damage from the stinging nettles.
10, you say?
10,
All right.
I say.
Okay.
Now,
But now I'm no longer fascinated, right?
you're no longer fascinated. However, you are about 15 feet away from this. It's like a large boulder, but it's pulsing slowly with this warm glow to it. Yeah,
Okay.
and it's very interesting. You're not mechanically fascinated. You are
But
very
I am
close.
intrigued.
Yes. Now, you can roll a perception check if you'd like.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
Now I roll good. Okay, that is a 27.
27. All right, so Roland, based on the position relative to the rib cage of this colossal creature,
It's the heart.
you can tell this is what remains of the heart of this massive creature.
Dude, this is like a gem heart from Stormlight Archives, y'all.
I mean,
Okay.
Hopefully it's
Collect
as financially valuable.
Yeah.
Right.
Does it feel hot?
It feels, yeah, like I said, it's like this like warm glow.
But like burning hot? Like I
would-
want to touch it.
You would have to get closer.
Right, I'm getting closer.
Okay,
Do
so
I
you
feel-
move.
do I-
You move closer.
Yeah.
Roland, as you
Captain,
come within
where are you
10
going?
as you come within 10 feet of this
Don't worry about it.
object, you instantly fall unconscious.
Oh, fuck.
Now, you're going to be unconscious for about a minute.
Well, I'm going to drown.
You got environmental protections on.
Environmental protections, dog.
Okay.
In this minute, you feel your soul overcome with this feeling of peace. This residual magic leaps from this creature's heart into yours. And when you wake up unharmed in 1 minute's time, you will have the permanent effects of a Mark II personal upgrade, which has to be applied to intelligence, wisdom, or charisma.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay.
Fuck yes,
I will be
dude.
fascinated.
I want to get seduced by a plant siren heart thing.
Don't we all?
It has to, dude. Okay, so it's a Mark II, and it has to be applied to
Wisdom,
one of the
intelligence, or charisma.
Y'all, the ocean is crazy as shit.
Wow. Okay, so here's the deal. I already have a Mark I on charisma. I don't remember what the deal, like, if I put the... Can I swap what the Mark I is? Or is that like a permanent choice?
That's a very good question. You can't stack them, right?
Right, you cannot
Not the
stack
same
them.
stat.
Right.
You can't stack them.
So I'm looking up personal upgrades here.
Okay.
Right. Each of your personal upgrades must be a different model number, right? So you can't have 3 Mark 1s, but you can have Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, and they each have to be applied to a different ability score. You can boost an existing personal upgrade by paying the difference in price between the current model and the next higher model. For example, if you have a Mark 1 accelerator giving you 2, you can increase that to a Mark 2, giving you a total of 4, paying the credit difference.
I think it doesn't really say.
I think that, like, I don't think that I can change my Mark 1. I don't think I can change that to
Another
Charisma.
ability score.
right.
I do think it's fine if you overwrite the Mark 1.
Right.
I can't see any problem with that.
Right. That's what I was going to suggest. I would lose the Mark 1.
Right. But gain the effects of Mark 2, which is a net...
At no cost, right?
At no cost. It's a net gain, and then you can buy another Mark 1 and apply it to something else.
Right. I think that stays within the spirit of the rules and is very awesome.
To me, that's all fine.
Yeah. Okay. So he wakes up handsome as the devil.
And as humble as the day is long.
He swims out and he's like, "Crew, I have just had an experience."
Morgan's like, "Me too. What do you mean?" Like,
yes, similar to you, Morgan. In fact, my heart swells. I am full of new life and perspective. I feel my connection to the stars is stronger, and I feel my connection to each of you has more room for growth than I ever thought possible. And yeah, I'll take that, buddy.
If your heart is swelling, we should see a doctor when we get back to land.
It's a metaphor.
I'm a doctor. You can see me. Oh, no.
And he just looks at you and winks, and then like looks at Shan and like
also winks.
Also winks, I guess. Yeah, I'm at a 22 charisma now, so yeah.
My voice is
Questionable wink. Yeah. Well, whenever
no longer awkward, I'm like, yep.
I held myself back earlier when Morgan, needed Shan's support and was like, "Would you hold my hand across?" And I was like, "The threesome setup begins." Here it is.
Yeah.
On that note, we'll fucking see you.
Okay.
Lord have mercy. In my family-friendly Starfinder game.
Not with me here.
Have bad news, Zach.
Is this one that's supposed to be PG-13?
Look, Roland's just trying to laugh, love.
I thought this was America.
Thanks for listening to the STF Network. If you want to hear more from us, check out our other Starfinder and Pathfinder shows at the STFnetwork.com. That's the STFnetwork.com. And support us on Patreon to listen to our bonus podcast, including our homebrew adventures and Tom Talks, our behind-the-scenes show. Stay groovy, possums.